Hello and welcome back, everyone. Today we got kind of a special treat, well, at least for me. This is Levi's Laguna, but why is it special? It's because this one I can actually hand deliver to him. Yeah, Levi lives about 60 miles from me. And likely, while you guys are watching this video, I'll be handing this car to him. Anyway, let's get started, huh? Whoa, hey, we're already way past start. Now, this is one of the ones that I lost a few months ago, which is also why I don't have a package. It's okay, though. When Levi gets it, it'll be on a really cool customized card. Holy crap, look at that. Just over a minute in and the teardown's almost done. The nose cone's giving me hell, but I'll get there eventually. One thing that I learned from Jamie from Dead Dodge Garage, everything's a hammer if you use enough force. Ah, to heck with it. I'll finish tearing it apart off screen and I'll see you on the other side of the goo. I found the hard way with this model that there are suspiciously a lot of nooks and crannies on this car. That's a good thing though, because it's all going to be brown anyway.
It's brown. It's brown. There'll be brown birds over. Don't you think my brown eyes brown? And brown. What? Brown. Mate, that's a brown car. Security, kill him. Shame it's brown. It isn't brown. Yes, it is. Is it brown? It's not brown in the way that my car is green. It's brown. It's brown. A brown car. It's brown. And it was brown.
I apologize for that, Dylan. We're big fans of the Grand Tour and Top Gear in this house. Anyway, once I got the Laguna out of the goo, I washed it up and now I'm polishing it. Once it's all polished up, I'll scrub it down with some alcohol and then get it into primer. You'll notice that this hood isn't exactly the same as the other hood that I will be putting on the car eventually. The reason for that is I got so far along in the other build that I was nearly done. Don't worry, you'll still get your Tinkercad session today. Speaking of which, if I'm going to put slicks under the back end, I'm really going to need to tub these wheel wells. This is a lesson I learned the hard way on the first model. Cut away too much and, well, you're going to have a bad day. First things first though, the back tires have got to come off. Then I'll get to cutting. It's pretty much the same process as you would do on a full-size car. The biggest difference is, though, there's not enough room to put a new wheel well in it, so it's just going to be bare up in the body. Okay, since I don't have wheels that are going to go on the slicks in the back, I'm going to need to 3D print them. Is that a good enough segue to go into Tinkercad? Since the front wheels are actually pretty accurate compared to the ones that are on the real car, I'm just going to print the rear wheels. The design process is the easy part. Waiting for it to print, well, that takes a bit more patience. And there we go. 2 chroma color 5-spoke rims for the back of Levi's car. Don't worry, I'll put them in chrome before I put them on the car. See, those look pretty good. How about some rubber for these beasties? After I get the tires on the rims, I'm actually going to attach the axle to one side and let it dry. Then, using the body as sort of a template, I'm going to trim the other side of the axle so that the other tire actually sits up under the body. I think the worst part of making a roller is that I only have my eyeballs to use to keep the wheels from wobbling. I may have cut out just a little too much there, but it'll never show. There's an alignment pin right here that'll keep the interior exactly where I want it, but the axle will want to fall up into the body, which we don't want, so I'm going to use one of these little 3D printed cinder blocks to hold down the axle. It'll be our happy little Bob Ross secret. Fiddly little thing. Like I said a moment ago, the axle's just a little too long. The beauty of shortening die-cast axles, though, is it only takes a pair of wire cutters. Well, that's better, but it's not perfect. I need the wheels to actually sit up under the body so that the body will sit on the frame properly. Yeah, see, that looks pretty good. There is, of course, a little bit too much taken out of the frame. I'm going to have to fix that. That'll be easy enough to take care of, though. What about that interior? Black? Black. And, of course, we all know the car is brown. I'd already 3D printed this LS engine when I started this build. Now, if you're a purist and you're concerned about it not being accurate to Dylan's car, just wait until he goes down the track and blows up an engine and then puts another engine in it on the same day. I'm pretty sure that he's more concerned with the car getting down the track at a high velocity than, say, having a 454 in it. Anyway, I'll throw a few splotches of paint on the engine, maybe some in the engine compartment, give Foggy some pointers as to where to put some paint, and then I'll hand it off to her. Man, that woman does good work. I hope Dylan's happy with this one, because this was kind of a labor of love. That said, what do you say we get on to the glamour shots?